Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Summit Cast. We left off talking about the love of God as I adjust my microphone. It's a good time to get your drink. Pause it. Get your drink if you want to. I got a good one today. Sweeten it up a little bit more than I normally do. Need a little sweetness today. But on a hot, warm day like it is, man, how does it just go from Fort Wayne from like 30 degrees to like 90, okay? Can't we just get a gradual progression in the temperature? But I'm not complaining because I like it hot and got a nice cold drink. This is, says Starbucks. This cup is a hypocrite. But this is a Teavana tea. You know I like my Teavana tea. Made it myself. Proud of myself. This is a really good drink. Nice and sweet. It's pineapple Kona Pop combined with blueberry bliss. Wow. You want some, don't you? Can't help you. Technology has not advanced that far. Can't translate it over. But let's jump into the word. We've been into the love of God. Wow. And I wrote down a note right before this podcast. Love helps you treat people better. When you treat people better, you'll be better. People will want to be around you more because you'll be more pleasant. And wouldn't the church be so much better if everybody in the church was pleasant? Okay? Not just on Sunday, but all through the week. Boy, that's the greatest witness that we can have as a body at Summit, because Jesus said, of course, love is the commandment that we're to walk in. A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another as I love you. And he said, by this, something very key, by this will all men know that you're my disciples, by the love that you have. The church is supposed to be known by our love. And we've got a long way to go, but we're working on it. And that's why we're into describing the love of God, picking up characteristics of the love of God from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Let's pick up a few more nuggets today. This love is agape, which is a love by decision, a love by choice. Verse 5, it is not conceited, from the Amplified Bible. It is not conceited, arrogant, and inflated with pride. It's not prideful. Okay? Goes on to say, it is not rude, unmannerly, and does not act unbecomingly. That makes me think about acting unbecomingly. Okay? Well, that makes me think about, how should I say it? Acting a fool. All right. Love doesn't act a fool. It goes on to say, God's love in us does not insist on its own rights or its own way, for it is not self-seeking, it is not touchy or fretful or resentful. So agape love is not touchy. It doesn't have its feelings or emotions on its sleeve. It's not fretful. It's not resentful. See, when you're walking in love, you don't get your feelings hurt easily. Okay? And the Amplified goes on to say, it takes no account of the evil done to it. It pays no attention to a suffered wrong. In other words, it can look the other way when it's wronged. It doesn't take account of the evil done to it. It's, the Moffat's translation, is never rude. Love is not rude. And I know that sometimes people do things to you that may not be right. But actually, I just thought about something, a tweet I just read. If I can find it real quick, I'll give it to you. Where is that? Well, I don't want to take up your time here, but it's worth it if we can pull it up here. But I heard something that a minister told me a while back while I'm looking this up. Now, I'm on a stall, but I'm going a little longer today. But Bear with me. Here's a statement. God is more interested in how you respond to how you were mistreated. He's more concerned about that than what was done to you. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? He's actually more concerned, like when somebody does you wrong, and they were clearly in the wrong, okay, and nobody's saying that they weren't when they were. All right, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, when you're mistreated, he's more concerned about how you respond to the mistreatment than he is with the mistreatment. And you can actually use it as a stepping stone. Use the mistreatment as a stepping stone for your spiritual growth, because see, it helps your love walk. And anything that helps your love walk is a positive thing. That's why it can't be that there can't be a negative situation when people do you wrong or mistreat you. I mean, that thing might be negative, but it doesn't have to turn up into a negative or turn into a negative situation. The end result is not a negative situation. I'm talking and saying this and looking this up at the same time. But I'm looking the other way and being a little distracted, because I do want you to see this quote. And it's very important that along the way, that not only do you work on your love walk, but that you forgive people. And actually, that goes right along with responding correctly to your mistreatment, and walking in love in that situation actually includes forgiving people. Okay, forgiving people is very, very important. But I do want to talk about forgiveness and a little bit more, to give you this tweet. All right. Now, I think I'm closer to it. Here it is. Praise the Lord. And this is a tweet by Victoria Osteen. She says, forgiveness doesn't mean that what the other person did was excusable. It means you are trusting God to make up the difference. And I'll leave it with that. That's what I was looking for. We'll pick up from here next time.